Welcome to astrobix.com Vedic astrology webcast. In this webcast, we will talk about the astrological factors which cause people to fall in love. We will also discuss the yogas due to which many of these relationships are not converted into marriage. Love has been around as long as humanity has been around on this planet. Neither humans nor gods and goddesses can protect themselves from its effects. The number of love affairs and relationships have increased in these times since men and women work together now. There are specific yogas which cause people to fall in love. You may be attracted towards someone when the dasha of the Lord of the Ascendant is running in the Janma Kundali. Issues related to love are analyzed through the fifth house in the Kundali. A person may fall in love when he is under the influence of the dasha of the fifth Lord or the dasha of a planet placed in the fifth house. In Vedic astrology, marriage is predicted by analyzing the seventh house. If the dasha of the seventh lord or the dasha of a planet placed in the seventh house is running, then also the person may fall in love. The ninth house is 5 houses ahead of the fifth house. Hence, the dasha of the ninth house lord or the planet placed in the ninth house will also cause a love affair. Some planets also naturally propel the person towards a love affair when their dasha is running. Mercury is the Karak planet of intelligence. Your mind becomes restless during the dasha of Mercury. Therefore, there is a strong possibility of falling in love during its dasha. The dasha of Rahu acts as a catalyst for love. The relationships established in this dasha begin quickly and may be passionate, but they do not last for a long time. Rahu does not know the difference between right and wrong. Hence, a person becomes confused in the dasha of Rahu. Venus is considered the Karak planet of love. A person is in search and in need of love in the dasha of Venus. Moon is the Karak planet for the mind and the heart, and it's also considered a restless planet. Therefore, a person's mind and heart become restless, and there is a strong possibility of falling in love during the dasha of Moon too. Most love affairs begin in the dasha of Mercury, Rahu, Venus, and Moon, irrespective of their placement in any house. The seventh house in a Kundali is known as the house of marriage. Love is not converted into a marriage if the seventh house or the lord of the seventh house does not have a relationship with the ascendant, the lord of the ascendant, the fifth house, the lord of the fifth house, the ninth house, or the lord of the ninth house. Sometimes, combinations related to the success of love relationships are seen in the Janma Kundali, and the seventh house also forms a relationship with other houses and their lords, but these combinations are not found in the Navamsh Kundali. It may also happen that both the fifth and the seventh houses are weak and afflicted. Due to all these reasons, love relationships do not turn into marriages. A love marriage is also not possible when the lord of the fifth house is present in the ninth house or when the lord of the ninth house is present in the fifth house. The running dasha is also responsible for ending of many love affairs. Let's learn about some dashas and yogas that may cause premature ending of a love affair. The sixth house in a Kundali is the Karak of violence. Love relationships may not be successful if the dasha of the sixth house is running in the Kundali. A love relationship may also come to an end during the dasha of the eighth house or the dasha of a planet present in the eighth house. The 12th house is known as the house of expenses. The relationships may come to an end during the dasha of the 12th house. Saturn is considered to be the Karak planet of sacrifice. A person's mind and heart may be restless during the dasha of Saturn, and he may become indifferent towards love. Due to this, a relationship may gradually come to an end. If the fifth house is weak or afflicted, which means that if the fifth house or the lord of the fifth house is under the influence of malefic planets like Rahu, Ketu, Saturn or Mars, a love relationship may begin, but this would not last for too long and would be broken before marriage. Sun is considered to be the planet of separation. Hence, a relationship may come to an end if the dasha of Sun is running in the Kundali or if Sun is present in the fifth house. Venus is known to be the Karak planet of love. If Venus is in its debilitated sign in the Kundali, then the person is likely to have more than one love relationships in his life. More than one relationships are also established if Saturn and Venus have a relationship with each other in any form in the Navamsh or the Janma Kundali. The possibility of having more than one relationship becomes stronger when the relationship between Venus and Saturn is formed in the 6th or the 12th house. A person will have multiple love affairs if a debilitated Venus is placed with Mars in the Navamsha Kundali and the Janam Kundali. It's also possible if both of them are placed in each other's sign. If Venus and Mars are placed in each other's signs in the Navamsha Kundali, then too this can happen. The number of relationships may be more than one if Venus is in the Navamsha of Mars or Mars is placed only in the Navamsha of Venus. Thank you for watching this webcast. Visit astrobix.com for more free Vedic astrology, and don't forget to check our marriage report for a detailed analysis of marriage compatibility.